Have you ever bought in a plant and in the next 2 to 3 weeks it's died? In this speech, I'm going to be talking about why succulents are better than normal plants and why you should buy a succulent. Firstly, succulents have very low maintenance. You do not have to water them every day like you do other plants. According to cheekyplantco.com, succulents are known for their ability to survive and adapt in harsh conditions with minimal care. Succulents are one of those plants that you really don't have to do anything with besides water it. Unlike other plants like flowers, you have to put them in a vase, you have to put a whole bunch of water, and honestly, it's kind of wasting a lot of water, and we're trying to cut back on our resources. Which brings me to my second point of the environmental impact and how succulents are not only better for the environment, but they're using less resources. According to cheekyplantco.com again, succulents are eco-friendly, and as they use less water and resources, they are not only helping the environment, but they are also improving the environment. As I'm going to be showing a part of my visual aid right now, here is one of my succulents. It is very small, very minimal. My other plant right here, it's a normal plant. As you can see, it is very much dead. It takes a lot of water to not only grow it, but keep it alive. And if you don't keep up with watering it, it's going to die, like it is right here. I've had this plant for about 2 weeks now, and it has died. My other plant, my succulent, it is very much still alive. I've had this plant for about a year now. I own a lot of succulents. I own 7 of them, and they all have, my oldest one is about 2 years going on 3, and then this one is going on 1 year, and then my other ones are new ones, but as you can see that they are very keep upable and you can keep up with them. Which brings me to my third point, space efficiency. According to liliasgarden.com, succulents are ideal for small spaces due to their compact size. They fit well in apartments, dorm rooms, and houses with limited spaces. As you can see with my visual aid again, you can see how very much smaller this plant is compared to this plant. Not only does this plant can be put into window sills, on top of shelves, on top of counters, it doesn't take up a lot of space. It is very small, and it's like the size of the palm of my hand right here. Now, I am saying this all, and why you should be persuaded by me is because I do own 7 succulents. I know firsthand how easy they are to manage. You only need to water them once every 2 weeks in warm conditions and once every 3 to 4 weeks in colder conditions. Because if you water them the same in warmer conditions, they will die in colder conditions if you keep constantly watering them once every 2 weeks. If you cut back on the weeks that you water them, they will still be alive and well. And this plant also right here, in the springtime, it grows flowers. So if you want flowers, get you a succulent that blooms flowers. Because even when it blooms flowers in the springtime, it'll be all nice colors. And then even though they'll die after the springtime, the succulent will very much still be alive. And then when the next spring comes around, the flowers will bloom again. So if you guys are not persuaded by now to buy a succulent, you should. They are very good. They look very cute. There's a lot of different varieties of plants. If you want like a big succulent, like a cactus, or if you want just something very small like this, succulents, they're really pretty. Different colors, different shapes. Some have points, some have like little thorns on them, but they won't prick you unless it's a cactus. But otherwise, all you need to do if they start getting a little bigger, this one doesn't really get that big, but like some of my other ones, you just have to buy like a little bigger pot and just get some dirt, some like succulent dirt, put it in there, cover the roots, water it. It's all good. I hope you guys enjoyed my speech about succulents, and I hope you guys would consider buying yourself a succulent plant and maybe help the economy.